Hey y'all, I'm Bubba. Welcome to Bubba's EV Adventures. I'm going to take you from point A to point B.
I'm going to stomp your tail if you're anywhere near my video camera.
Uh-oh, I better get out of here before Jim catches me. Oh my goodness gracious. I got to escape, guys. Sorry, I'll see you in a few minutes. All right, who left this garage door open? Bubba, are you out here somewhere? Well, hello, and welcome to Jim's EV Adventures and another episode of EV Bunk Blasters, where we torch the dumbest myths about electric vehicles with cold, hard facts. Now today, we're tackling the biggest load of nonsense in the EV world. Battery replacement, the drive battery specifically. You know, the thing that your uncle swears is going to bankrupt you faster than crypto cash. Buckle up, because we're about to blast 6 steaming piles of bunk like a swarm of dung beetles in a horse barn. Okay, let's look at the first big steaming pile. EV batteries die faster than your phone battery, and you'll be shelling out $20,000 every other Tuesday. Oh, please, come on, let's get real. According to a 2024 study by Recurrent Auto, who has tracked and is connected to over 30,000 EVs, of which only 2.5% have ever had a battery replaced outside of recalls, that means only 1 in 40 EVs, folks, have ever had their batteries replaced. And that number shrinks even more, and we'll talk about that in a minute. You're more likely to win at a claw machine than you will ever need a new battery in your EV. Those are just the facts. Now let's break that down a bit further. Older EVs, those pre-2015, like the 2015 and earlier Nissan Leaf, with their fancy air-cooled batteries, yeah, those had a replacement rate of about 13%, driving the overall rate up to about 2.5%. Why? Because they were basically cooking their batteries without proper cooling systems. But newer EVs, think 2016 and forward, less than 1% need a new battery. That's 1 in 100. So unless you're driving a 2012 Nissan Leaf you found in a junkyard, just chill out. This bunk is completely and totally blasted. Now let's move on to that second steaming pile. The myth goes something like this: you'll be stuck footing the bill for that new battery. Wrong again, Karen. Most EV batteries come with warranties that make your laptop's guarantee look like a napkin scribble. We're talking about 8 years and either 100 to 150,000 miles covering replacement if the battery capacity drops below 70%. That's very unlikely to happen. Tesla's Model 3 and Model Y, they're still rocking at 85%, well into 200,000 miles on average. And recalls like those for the Chevy Bolt or Hyundai Kona, well, manufacturers handled those for free. It was covered in the replacement. Your wallet stays safe, and the myth goes poof. Now, this steaming pile, number 3, is one of my favorites. It says, EV batteries degrade so fast you'll be charging every other block. Give me a break. A 2024 Geotab study found that modern EV batteries lose just an average of 1.8% per year. That's only 1.8% capacity per year. Do the math. That's a battery that will last 20 years or more, often outliving the car itself. And get this, a Stanford study shows that real-world driving with all your stop-and-go traffic and occasional DC fast charging might make your battery actually last 40% longer than the tests predict. So your commute, is basically a spa day for your battery. Who knew? Now here's another big steaming pile, number 4 as a matter of fact. Battery replacement is going to cost you more than a private island. Okay, sure. Replacing an EV battery is not cheap. $6,500 to $17,000 depending on the model of car you're talking about. But here's the kicker. Prices are dropping faster than your gas guzzler's resale value. From 2009 to 2019, battery cost fell 400%. And experts predict that by 2030, swapping an EV battery will be less than the cost of you replacing your internal combustion engine if you need to in your ICE car. Plus, with only 1% of batteries failing since 2016 and needing a replacement, you're more likely to blow your budget on overpriced coffee than on a new battery, especially when you drop into your local Starbucks and pay $6.50 for a latte grande. And oh, if you put aside half the money that you save on maintenance and gasoline, you'll be able to pay for a new battery with cash money left over. It's a win-win situation, and anybody that tells you different can't do basic math. Now we're moving into steaming pile number 5. Dead EV batteries are just going to pile up in landfills. Oh, the drama! Y'all want some cheese to go with that wine? Anyway, reality check. Over 99.9% of EV batteries can be recycled, and companies like Redwood Materials are already turning old EV batteries into new ones. 95% of the material in these cars' EV batteries can be recovered. Did you hear me? 95%. Plus, with batteries lasting 20 years, we're not exactly drowning in battery graveyards now, are we? Compare that to oil spills and scrapped engines from gas cars, not to mention you can never recycle a single drop of gasoline. So who's the real environmental villain here? It certainly is not these two cars, but I can guarantee you if you're pumping gasoline into your car today, you're spewing out carbon at a rate 4 times higher than either one of these cars ever will. Keep that in mind. And let's continue to talk about this. Let's talk about the savings. EVs skip oil changes, spark plugs, and half the moving parts of gasoline cars. A 2023 study showed that EV owners spend 60% less on maintenance over the vehicle's life. So while you're stressing about EV battery replacement that probably won't happen, gas car owners are bleeding cash at the mechanic. So who's laughing now? So now we're going to move into that 6th and final steaming pile of malarkey. You can't trust EV batteries in the real world. Give me a break. Real world data begs to differ. Tesla's 2024 impact report showed that their batteries retain 90% capacity after 150,000 miles in cold climates like Norway. And fleet operators, like taxi companies, report that batteries are lasting well over 300,000 miles with nary a replacement. So unless your real world is a Mad Max desert, your EV batteries got your back. Looking ahead, the future is brighter than a Tesla Plaid's taillights. Battery tech is evolving, and new battery technology is promising. It's promising even longer life and faster charging times. By 2030, it is predicted that batteries will be 50% cheaper and last an average of 500,000 miles. So the next time someone whines about an EV battery replacement, tell them to save their tears for their gas pump. So there you have it, EV bunk blasters. EV battery replacements are as rare as unicorn sightings. Expensive, Maybe, but the entire pack need not always be replaced when you can replace just a module. And the price overall is dropping fast. Bad for the planet? Nope, try again. The data does not lie, but the naysayers certainly do. Drive electric, save money, and the naysayers can stick it in their ear. They can stick it in their ear. Until next time, keep charging, keep driving electric, and keep blasting that bunk. And I'll see you out there or somewhere along the route from point A to point B. Take it easy, everybody. See you all real soon. I need to go find where Bubba's at. All right, Jim, I know you're in there somewhere. I can see the light over there. I know you're in there. It's raining out here. You got me wet. Open the door, man. Come on. Man, just try to have a little bit of fun and you do this to me? Give me a break. Just try to have a little bit of fun and you do this to me? Give me a break.